I don't want to keep you any later than I told you. But we're just going to go through the agenda a little bit, and hopefully by the time I talk to you for 2 or 3 minutes, you'll understand why we've asked you to come here, and then we can kind of go ahead and start throwing some ideas around. We've got our initial meeting today, and that was just supposed to be with the department chairs. And then Dr. Donaldson, Heather, and I would like to come out to your schools anywhere between September 12th and 23rd. We'd just like to have some casual visits, where maybe we could come and have lunch with your department, or come and meet with some of your teachers during their planning periods, just to kind of see how summer reading is going, or how summer reading went, and to see some things that you guys are really proud of that your kids have created, that stemmed from summer reading. And so that's the plan. That's when I said that, we'd like to come out and visit the schools. That's what we would like to do. And Dr. Donaldson thought if we set a window up, we'd be able to see more teachers individually, face-to-face, and be able to have some more one-on-one conversations. And I was really excited about that.
Yeah, during the day instead of asking, should I go with him after school?
I didn't even recognize you. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
I looked in here and didn't even recognize you. Everybody, I can see y'all too. I just had to speak to Brandon because I didn't recognize you. How y'all doing, guys?
Good.
I like it though. It's pretty.
Thank you.
Anyway, and then once we finish having our conversation today, I just want to know what you guys think as far as additional meetings. I definitely would like for us to come back together on February the 6th, and that is where we would just sit down and look at the 2017-18 school year. Wouldn't it be great to have summer reading already picked out and knocked out and ready by February? You have other things to worry about later on in the school year. Okay, so looking at the agenda, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how summer reading is going. Not just for you personally, but what you've been hearing from your departments. Is anybody trying a new assignment or a new strategy that they've been working on? It's worked out really well, or the kids are really enjoying the book, or something is not working at all, and you're definitely planning on changing that, the next time. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. And I think that would help us lead into this idea of a summer reading showcase. And what I mean by that is this. Jane, before she left, was trying to put something together for us to really let the community know the importance and the purpose of summer reading. And so rather than calling everybody together and having your whole department come in and hash out groups of standards and then, having Discovering Liberty, saying, wait a minute, do we do this separately or together? So rather than doing all that, she took what she knew from what we turned in the past and tried to create a skeleton, or like an overview of what we do. And you have a copy of that in front of you. And so this is a big picture kind of thing, an overview of why we do summer reading and what the grade levels do, but not Liberty and Discovery separate, not James Clemens and Bob Jones separate. She put it together by grade level. And so what I would like to do is kind of, maybe change our attitude a little bit, or really try to show our students that summer reading means something to us. And maybe one way that we can do that is really the way that we start trying to project it to the community. I also noticed that, on website, we have a link for summer reading. And then I found another kind of broken link for old summer reading. Haley, come on in. And then each school has their own link for summer reading. And I thought, well, if we can put something together like this, but then if we could also just have a link on each of your websites that shot them straight to the Madison City School website, then they would all get the same information every time. And then when we get ready to roll things over, it's rolling it over in one place. And so then there's no, discrepancy between what I saw on Bob Jones' website and what I saw on Madison City. So that's kind of another thing that I thought we could do with this. But rather than, I think this is done really well, especially as a place to start. And I like the idea of, rather than detailing this, I like the idea of a big picture, of an overview, because we could offer the community, these are the skills that we're focusing on, and maybe it's a set of skills that you've all come together. You don't, maybe, James Clemens doesn't teach every skill on that list for 12th grade, but the list of skills that they teach is included in that box. Does that make sense? So I like that, and I think we can do that. We can tweak this, and that's one of the reasons why I've got you here, to see what you think about creating this overview. But this, to me, looks a little bland. I mean, it's very organized, and I think that's great. But when I was thinking, when Dr. Nelson said, hey, I'd like to come out and see what the kids are doing, I thought it would be really cool if we just created a Wix or a web page, and so we could have this there, but then interspersed with this, we could have maybe pictures of what your kids are doing, or little short video clips of what they've taken away from the, a summer reading assignment, or pictures of things that they created based on whatever assignments that you've been given. And I think that would do a couple of things. I think that would make us feel maybe proud about our summer reading and what we're doing and what we're, hoping to accomplish with it. The purpose would be right there. So it would show value to our community as far as summer reading goes. And I think the kids would really like to see some of their things showcased on the website. And so that's my idea. When you see on the agenda where it says summer reading showcase, that's what I'm thinking. And I would be willing to make the Wix. Mason had to use Wix to do a digital portfolio in career prep B, I think. And so he can help you.
Multimedia design.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. So I know that he can help me do that, and I would be happy to put that together. So what do you guys think about that?
Is there any kind of concern with, I don't know, this is me thinking, like displaying my student work? Is that going to compromise, or would that compromise the integrity of an assignment? Would that, what would be an issue with like publishing student work like that?
You got to decide, like, you'd have to use your discretion, like, it wouldn't be that big assessment that you didn't.
Maybe
Right.
not the entirety of the one, let's say.
Right. But there's skills that are building up to it, or things that, especially like the video excerpts idea, or the, are you talking about doing this like, because I almost feel like we're so far in the game to go back and get the pictures from this time.
Well,
would it be for the future?
But let me share
Okay.
this, and maybe it's not even pictures of student work. Maybe it's more so even descriptions of what's going on.
I know, I'm sorry if I interrupt, but like I know right now, like just on like Twitter, like on Cedric's Twitter, Miss Porch's Twitter, Miss Murray's Instagram, like there are so many summer reading pictures. Like, I mean, pretty much can just see what's going on each day.